Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about some tips of using subqueries, inline view joins, and dataset merge. Let me run this code first. We have two datasets. The first is the employee dataset with the employee ID, first name, last name, department, and compensation. Our second data set is the annual sales one with employee ID, sales year, and annual sales. Suppose the management wants to find out if our employees are compensated fairly. They set up a threshold to find out who were compensated less than $60,000 in 2020, but made more than $500,000 sales in the same year. And let's open a new SAS code. The first method is to use a subquery. Okay, let me generate this code. From employee where the compensation is less than 60,000 and the employee ID in those who made more than 500,000 sales. And let's run it. We found two. Sheila Jackson with the sales, well, we don't know the sales, but anyway, her sales must be over 500,000, but she only made $59,000 last year. Okay, and the other one is Rachel Okamoto. Her sales must be over 500,000, and she only made 55,400 last year. Okay, so here, the subquery method is logically sound, but may not be the most efficient one. We can have another one called inline view join. Let me just paste the code, save some typing. I can select everything from my employee dataset, treat it as a table, and then I will inner join an inline view with the condition of a sales greater than 500,000. Okay, we treat that as a B. On the condition of A.employee ID equals B.employee ID. And our last condition is A.compensation is less than 600,000. If we run these two queries side by side, we can see the same results. Now, the only thing different is that we can bring in the sales information, sales year and annual sales. You can see that the annual sales way more than 500,000 threshold for both of them. The third method I'm going to use is simply two dataset join. Let me paste my code here. So I get two dataset, employee and annual sales. I just join them on the condition that A.employee_ID equals B.employee ID. And I put my conditions in the where statement. My A.compensation is less than 60,000, and my B.sales is greater than 500,000. And if I run them all, I got the same results. Lastly, but not the least importantly, we're going to talk about how to do this using merge statement in a data step. Let me paste my code here. And before I do the merge, I have to sort each data set by the common field employee ID. And then I run this merge statement, treating employee as an input and annual sales as another input. I ask for a match merge by this common field, okay? And finally, I need to ask the compensation less than 60,000 and sales greater than 500,000. One hustle is I have to use the proc print to get my results, okay? Now, let me print them all. So I got 4 identical results. Now, which one is better? Personally, I think PROC SQL is the better choice because it is cohesive in a database environment, regardless of if it's a SQL Server, Teradata, Oracle, or MySQL, okay? On the other hand, coding effort is much simpler than the data step. And you just got one long statement, PROC SQL plus your select, and that's it. You don't need to do some sort of like a manipulation here and there, okay? But unless in the merge, you use the index, you build an index yourself, and that may give you a faster efficiency there. But for a smaller data set, it's not worthwhile building an index because the overhead is huge. You don't want to do that. So in the PROC SQL, now you want to do the join instead of a subquery because the explanation plan will give you a better performance there. So that's your preference path. And just leave your comments below to tell me what you think, okay? And I hope you like this video. And please remember to subscribe to my channel here. Thank you so much for watching.